Property management isn't just about rent collection. The property manager can literally make or break your deal. Like we've seen deals where a property manager has really messed up and caused like a $500,000 mistake. Spread that over a six cap, and you can see that's a couple $1 million mistake. Those people lost that property because of that bad property management. So, like property management, not just about rent collection. They can make or break your deal. And we really want to understand when we're interviewing these people how they think, how they communicate, and how they execute. So when I interview a property manager, we're not just checking for their experience. We're trying to understand their operating principles, what systems they have in place, and whether they're aligned on our overall business plan on this property. So some of the key questions that we'll ask a property management is like, hey, what KPIs do you track on a weekly basis? So is that the occupancy, the delinquency, the leasing velocity, renewals, work orders, concessions? Also, like another really good question is, how do you define success on this asset? Are you focused on the NOI? Are you focused on retention of the tenants, the occupancy, the resident experience? So how is it actually living on the property? Or are you just filling units? Because a lot of the times what happens is you hire a third-party management company and their goal is to just fill units. And those tenants and that tenant base might not be the best tenants for that units. We've seen this over and over again on the consulting side of our business, where they hire a third-party professional management company and they just put people in the units that shouldn't be there. You know, if you're saying, hey, you should be 3 times the rent, and they're like, well, you know, we'd actually drop that to 2 times the rent so we can get more people. Like, think about that struggle. You have people that are doing 1/3 of their income, 3 times the rent. 1/3 of their income is going towards the rent. And then you have people at 2 times the rent that are at this 50% of their income. So now these people are relying on 50% of their income every month going into paying this rent rather than 1/3 of their income. So what's likely going to happen? Your car breaks down, you have an unexpected bill, you have a medical condition, you have, whatever that issue is that comes up. The people who are spending 50% of their money or more on rent, those people are probably not going to pay the rent that month because they have other things they need to pay for. Now, if it's 1/3 of your income every month, you're more likely to be able to make that rent payment every month because you have other income coming in. So like things like that, it's property management, not just about filling units. It's about putting the right people in there with the right qualifications so that you can make sure that you as the owner are getting paid timely and collecting all of the money that you're supposed to be collecting every month. And there's not so much delinquency and bad debt on this property.